What do you think of collaborative law? The prospect that the lawyers will pledge to be reasonable.
Well, it's funny that I have trouble answering that, and it actually has to do with my initial experiences with collaborative law, in which initially lawyers were being taught about the collaborative process, but they were not being taught appropriate communication skills. And so they were still actually interacting with each other and with the clients present, often in a pretty hostile way from a communication standpoint. I actually ended up mediating some collaborative law failures where the parents kind of gave up on the collaborative process and came to the center, and I helped them mediate first their custody stuff. We did it efficiently, we did it quickly, and they said, this is amazing. I mean, we haven't gone anywhere in collaborative law. You know, will you do the whole thing for us, the property and the support? And I said, you know, I can do the whole thing for you, but you've spent time with each of these lawyers. They have all your information. And one option here, it seems to me, is one, you can go back to them and say, you know, we want you guys to collaborate, cooperate, and settle. That's what we're here for. You can take control of your process. It's one of the things I learned in 30 years of talking to people divorcing is it's as if they were feeling their attorneys hired them, you know, and that they had lost all ability to have any control. It's kind of
they work for their attorney.
Yeah, right. And I said, you can go back and really, each of you, encourage them, tell them what you want, and really see if you can reassert some control and get this done. And so I don't think it's been possible. And they complained about that the other attorney was demeaning to them in these sessions and talking down to them and saying, well, you can't do that. And I was astonished, actually, at some of these reports. And these people were angry about what was going on in collaborative law. And I said, the other option, if you want, is that I can help all four of you mediate a resolution of what's left, which is the property and support.
You mean the two clients and the two attorneys?
Yeah, I said, if you want that, I'll help
but
you mediate a resolution.
Quite considerably more expensive at some point.
Well, they'd spent a lot of money and they hadn't gotten anywhere. And so they thought it was a good idea, and they went and talked to the attorneys, and then the attorneys gave me copies of information so that I was familiar with it. And then we sat down, and in 3 hours we finished the deal. We did it all.